Hi, I'm Coleen, and this is my Quilt Projects Block Challenge. Our friend Dawn has designed an entire quilt with these blocks, different blocks, and I will give you a link to her blog to check that out. Melissa and Sylvia on YouTube, Practically Creative, and You and Me FPP, and I decided that we really love the blocks that Dawn has made, and we wanted to support her and show you guys a few of them by us making them. And she has some of them made on her channel too, so don't forget to check her channel because she gives tips and tricks. The two I put up, I'm doing with a couple of my own things, tips wise, because I'm not fantastic at Y seams or curved piecing, so did a little bit more on those. But check out my friends and see how they do and what their take is. And these blocks all finish at 6 inches that she's doing. And Sylvia has a fantastic idea if you didn't want to use the layout that Dawn used, which you should, because I'm going to say it and then assume that my house is being bugged. If you like conspiracy theories, if you like pictures in pictures where you see something different, look at that quilt design for a while. You're going to see a couple different things. It's cool. I'm not going to spoil it. She'll do a big show you what she's talking about. But I just want to say, check it out. You got to see if you can see. I had originally thought that I was going to make my corners there in the middle, the light blue water, and then I decided against it. You'll see that here in a little bit, so that's why that changed. Now, you have to keep watching people do Y seams till they can explain it so your brain accepts it as information. Not everyone will explain it the same way, and not everybody's brain wants to accept it as information. Now, on my two middle stones there, the light gray, I am marking a 1/4 inch mark where the corners connect. I want it 1/4 inch in right there on the wrong side of the fabric. I'm telling you, I watched Dawn do this and I think she did it on the right side too. I did it on what I was going to use as the right side anyway. And then I realized that's not the right side to put it on. So, yeah, we should just like make a huge blooper reel, all us quilty ladies together. That would be a good time. Okay, now I'm dropping my needle exactly as I can on that dot I made. And I'm going to do a couple stitches forward and then back and then straight down. And I pinned it before I came over here. When I'm finished, I will take the first one off and drop it right where I picked it up from so I don't get confused. Give it a finger press. Now I'm going to take the other piece and flip it over just as it laid. I am lining up the right edge, and the edge at the top is what I'm trying to line up here. And there's my point. So I was trying to decide how I wanted to do this one, if I wanted to start off and then try to head to the point, but it's easier for me to start at the point when I can. It's wrong side, but I'm using my seam tape here to eyeball where that 1/4 inch is from where I drop my foot. I do a couple back stitches, just like 2, and then go back 2. That way you're going forward and backward the exact same amount. You're going to be in the exact same spot. We hope. And now I have 2 sides together, and that angle side, we're not there yet. Be patient. Are we going to get there? That's a good question. And the answer is eventually. But I am doing it slow because I want to do them right. I want to do everything right, but I mean, I don't do this so often, and I don't think I've done one quite like this before, and I could be doing it all wrong. I should rewatch Dawn's. I can't remember what Dawn showed. This time I decided the path of least resistance for me would be starting away from my point and going towards my point. Toward my point. Using my 1/4 inch foot. And I'm still back stitching, and I will stop at that point, at those stitches. I don't want to cross them, I want to stop at them. I don't know why, but my friend Sylvia, and I watched lots of videos, my friend Sylvia explained this, and for some reason it suddenly clicked. Okay, yes. Now we're going to do
You are right.
Diagonal side. I'm just going to take my 2 fabrics that go together and line them up there and pull this bottom piece out to get it out of the way. It's out of the way. I've got a flat area to sew now up to that point where my fabrics meet right there. I can't really see my point from here, but I can see my stitches. So where my stitches are is where I'm stopping. And you'll see I do take my time. The more you do, the better you get, the faster you get, is what I hear from the pros. And that's why I'm showing you me doing this. And look at that. That's Dawn's channel in case you want to visit it. Didn't realize I put it there. When I open it, oh no. And there's no hole because I did it right this time. I did it right because I did it right. That is cool. Now we're going to do this one. It's hard to see right there, so I can actually mark it with my pen. Just put a marker across so I can see where I'm stopping. Take those 2 sides and I line them up. And I pull this out of the way. Just get it out of the way. So where those fabrics are lined up. Line this up with my butter foot. Stop. Right at that intersection. It's kind of hard to see. I chose a better foot to do this. I used my tape. No holes.
How's that gonna lay down? I guess that's gonna lay down like this. Lays down really nice. And now what do we have? We have the 4-patch, which is probably didn't need my iron on. How did I cut that one too big? Okay, trust the process. Making sure since this is my center, I'm making sure that's lined up right there. So there's one. I have a thread issue today. I really do. More so than usual. And there is 2. Let's see. Look how neatly that lays. Wow. And my centers, I pressed that one that way and this one this way, and so they're gonna nest. And we're gonna use a pin because I want them to nest. I've not been doing the right thing lately, guys. I haven't. There's a time to pin and there's a time not to. And I should know the difference. Should not run over your pins. And then the reveal. You know what? I need a tabletop water fountain. Wouldn't that be cool? I say the weirdest things. I know. Let's press this and then we'll trim it down. Okay. So this is going to be 6 1/4 from center. So right there is my center. I did a 1/4 here and a 1/4 across the middle, and we're good to go. I must have cut that wonky, or I wasn't careful with my 1/4 inch. That's what I just did. Let's check the footage. Okay, it's 6 1/2. Full turn. Full turn, 1/4 turn. We're just gonna turn it. A 1/4 and a 1/4. Oops, there we go. Well, have we such fiddlesticks yet? That's it. I want to show you, I know mine is not a perfect 6.5. Oh, I don't know what happened. A second ago I was pretty well off. Somewhere between 2 seconds ago and here, oh no, I've got just a little bit off up here. I took a little too much off up there, I think. Just an eighth, so that's going to be fine. It's going to be in my seam allowance. I ain't worried about it.
And that was block number 48 in Dawn from My Quilt Projects Sew Along. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you visit my friends. I hope you have as much fun as I did. Be the light you hope to see in others. Take care, and you might get more of these up.